Hey everybody, I wanted to do a video on how to do the math problems from the first lab quiz. A few of you had some questions and I thought it would be a good review here. So the first one that involved some math was, you see that students who had 3 milligrams of coffee scored on average 75%, while those with 6 milligrams of coffee scored 93% on the test. Those who had 6 milligrams of coffee scored how much better than those who took 3 milligrams? All right, so to set that up, we take 93 minus 75 divided by 75 times 100. So let's see what that is. So 93 minus 75 is 18 divided by 75 times 100, 24%. So the answer to that is 24%. Okay. The second one, you see students who had 3 milligrams of coffee scored on average 75, while those with 6 milligrams of coffee scored a 93. The same answer, the same numbers. But how much lower did those who took 3 milligrams of coffee score than those who took 6? We have to set this up backwards now, because a lower number is actually you have to set it up so it gives you a negative value, because negative means it went down, right? So what do we do to set up a question where you're figuring out how something went down? Well, you have to ensure it's set up in such a way that you end up with a negative value. So in this case, we take 75 minus 93 divided by 93 times 100. So we reverse y1 and y2 in this case. We flip them because, once again, we have a negative number here. We went down, so that has to be a negative value. So in this case, we have 95. Oh, sorry, I screwed that up. What was it? It was 75 minus 93. 75 minus 93 is negative 18 divided by 93. Then we multiply that by 100 to turn it into a percent, and we get negative 19.35, or you could say negative 19.36. Either way, it's close enough for me for now. Negative 19. So the same numbers in both questions, but one is how much did it go up, and the other one was how much. So one was how much higher was one than the other, and the other one was how much lower in percent was one than the other. And you can't just take one number and use it for both answers. That's not correct. So you have to set them up differently. You reverse y1 and y2 to ensure that for the one where you're looking at a decrease, or how much lower the one number was, that it gives you a negative value. So what you could say in your answer is there was a 19% decrease, or a 19.4% decrease. Or you could say that the 3 milligram treatment was 19.4% lower than the 6 milligram treatment, something like that. All right, I think that will do for now.